Hey YouTube family, this is DA Sales here with a video. And this is going to be a quick video, just an overview on how I submitted my V75 coin, the silver coin. I had a couple of people ask me to do a video, and I've been in a few live streams, and I've seen a lot of people who think it's just like this daunting task to submit a coin. I personally found it pretty straightforward. At first I thought it was going to be this crazy long drawn out process, but it wasn't too bad, so I just wanted to share how I did it. I've been a member with NGC for a little bit, and I first started here on this join page. It's ngccoin.com/join, and then you just select which level you want to pick. Now they have a free one here, but I believe you will end up paying more for your submission, if I'm not mistaken, and you won't get the perks as you can see here. So it's up to your personal what your budget is, your personal needs on which level you choose here. And next, once you become a member, that's when you can actually submit your form. First, you want to come to their page, and under submit right here, there will be a link that says submission forms. You click on that and it brings you here. Now the V75 silver coin will be under US coins, and when I sent mine in, I clicked on online, and once you click online, it'll take you to the next page. Alright, now we're on the next page. I put the calculator there, just blocking out some of my personal information, but this is what the page would look like. And all you would do is just make sure, so your information will already be in here because you filled it out when you were a member, and you just put your name, address, verify that everything is good to go, and right here on the right, just select what type of shipping you want. Whether you want overnight or just the standard USPS mail, and then you'll be ready to go to the next section. So next, the next page will be this create a new invoice page, and this is where you will select what you're trying to do. Basically, you'll select what tier. So for the V75, this is a modern. So if you click this drop down, you see these other items. And I'll leave a link to the instructions that the grading company gives you. They give you a walkthrough of like the cutoff dates, what to designate it as, all of that stuff. And I'll leave a link below so you can see that, and how I knew that this was modern. So as you can see here is modern, and then the service, you can, in this case, let me see here, there won't be any service unless you wanted like a mega holder or something like that. Now, something that confused me at first is this section here, early releases, because there are actually a early release label that's just like a generic label, and it says early release on it, and that's it. But there's also their standard V75 label, has like a military background, and I'll leave a link to that below as well. I wanted the label that has like the military looking background, which is the standard label, but I also wanted to have early releases on there. And what they told me to do is put the early releases on there, but also put the label name here, so that they put the right label on, but then they'll also have the early or first release on the label. Let me grab the name of the label really quick. Okay, so here is the section that I was referring to. Now this label right here is the one that I was saying that I wanted. So this one comes with the grading process standard, but you see here they have the early releases, the first releases, then they just have the standard label. So what I want to do is have this top label here, but I wanted to state that it was a early release or a first release. So what you have to do is you take this name right here, the V-Day special label number 1425, and then you put it on the form. But you also want to designate the early release or the first release. So let's go back over to that page and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So back on this page, what you want to do is paste that label name here, which is that V-Day special. And I'm sorry, this is if you want that same label that I got. I'm just taking you through the process on how I submitted mine. So I did the V-Day special label here, and then I make sure I select either the early release or the first release. And they have the website with the cutoffs that I will share with you. In this situation, you do not have to keep the box sealed in order to receive the early releases. There are some coins that you do have to keep it sealed, and when I spoke to NGC, they said that's because sometimes the coin can be associated with another set or other reasons that makes it hard for them to be able to identify that you indeed are a part of the early release program. But since this coin in particular is the only of its kind, it just came out, they're not going to require you to keep the box sealed. But if you want to play it safe and always keep your box sealed, that's more power to you. But that's just what NGC told me on the phone, that this coin in particular, you do not have to keep the box sealed. You just have to get it to them by the cutoff. So once you submit all of your information, you got your modern, you got your no service, you got your early release, and you got your label name. And once you do all that, you're good to go. Unless you want a scratch resistor holder, any of these extra things, you want the photo proof, you want the internet imaging. If you want any of this, go ahead and add it, and then you just hit create invoice. So now, once you hit create invoice, you come to the invoice page. So you want to put the quantity 1, and you can click here and it'll tell you which each one is. It says the date on the coin. That's what the date that they're asking for here. So in this case, we know it's 2020. Mint mark is West Point W. So for denomination, what's the denomination of the coin? See, you can see here. We know that these are $1. Now this is asking you, is it a mint state or a proof? You click on there, it'll tell you. So MS indicating business strike, or PF indicating proof strike. These are proof, so we're going to put our PF. No variety, no mint error, no certification, value per coin 83. And then you just verify your information again, and then you want to save it. And then once you do that and you verify all of your information, you move to the next step. Move to step 3. So here they're going to ask you, if you are making multiple submissions, ship each submission as it is completed. Some may finish before others, or you want them to ship them all together. Ship all of my stuff once you're done with it. This doesn't apply to us because we're only focusing on one coin at the moment. So I just put ship each submission as completed, because once that one is completed, then they'll ship it. Move to step 4. So step 4, they'll give you a summary. You have the modern, you have the label that you want them to put it on. No special services, so they'll hit you with the grading fee. Special label, the release fee. Then they hit you with the estimated shipping. that handling fee. So in this case, it would be a total of $61. And then you go down to your payment method and let them know how you want to pay. You submit all your payment information.
The final step in this process is to print out all of your documents and place the documents into the box along with the coin and get it prepared for shipment. I personally use my own shipping account to generate a USPS label, and I put it on the box with the documents and the coins, and I dropped it off at the post office. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can put them below in the comment section. Thank you for taking your time to check out my video. And if you have anything that you would like to add to what I've posted here, please do so in a respectful manner. And I hope everyone has a blessed day.